Dawn breaks on Lindisfarne's tranquil shores, the abbey's bell ringing softly as monks begin their daily prayers. Far across rough northern waters, a dragon-headed longship silently breaches the horizon, her crew bristling with anticipation. Abbot Edwine leads the morning mass, voice steady, but a sense of unease lingers among the gathered monks. Bjorn Ironside scans the coastline, keen blue eyes seeking a soft landing, while Ira readies her shield beside him. Brother Cuthbert carefully copies scripture, unaware of ominous sails gathering on the horizon beyond his window. Viking oars dip silently into the surf. Ira signals to her fellow warriors as they approach the shore beneath a pall of morning mist. The monastery's bells toll again, a warning this time. Panic corrodes the tranquility as villagers spot incoming invaders. Bjorn leaps ashore first, sword raised. Ira follows, leading a band of fierce Norse warriors into the surf. Abbot Edwine orders the monks to evacuate sacred relics, while Brother Cuthbert helps secure manuscripts. Ira and Bjorn storm through the abbey gates, splinters flying, their war cries echoing against ancient stone. A monk sounds the alarm horn atop the bell tower, his cry swallowed by chaos below. Bjorn leads Vikings into the chapel, smashing the entrance. Edwine stands firm in prayer before the altar. Ira faces stiff resistance from a brave group of monks who try to block passage with benches and prayer books. Brother Cuthbert hides a chest of illuminated manuscripts beneath stone tiles, hands trembling with dread. Ira, impressed by the monk's courage, hesitates just a moment before pressing onward, urging her men to take prisoners, not lives. Bjorn confronts Abbot Edwine, demanding gold. The old abbot refuses, clutching his crucifix. Vikings scour the refectory. Ira discovers a hidden cellar entrance near an upended table. Cuthbert and two monks slip into the cellar, lugging the sacred chest down narrow stone steps as shouting grows nearer. Bjorn drags Edwine outside, demanding to know where the gold is hidden. The village burns behind them. Ira and her warriors break into the cellar, surprised to find terrified monks clutching their treasures. Sparks fly as Cuthbert tries to push Ira back, his fear fueled by desperation to protect the abbey's holiest relics. Edwine, battered but unbowed, calls out for mercy for his people as Bjorn's grip tightens. Vikings load stolen silver, furs, and church treasures into sacks as flames begin licking at the abbey roof. Brother Cuthbert pleads with Ira to spare the books, explaining their sacred importance. Moved by his words, Ira instructs her men to leave the precious manuscripts untouched. Smoke billows into the sky. Bjorn signals the raiders to pull back to the longship with their plunder. Villagers flee to the hills, watching in horror as their once holy sanctuary is lost to fire and invaders. A victorious Bjorn surveys the devastated abbey, his expression unreadable. Ira lingers near the monks, troubled by the destruction. Rain begins to fall, dousing the flames and soaking the battered survivors as they cling to what's left of Lindisfarne. Vikings push their loaded longship into the surf, the burnt abbey looming behind them in the stormy dawn. Brother Cuthbert, shaken but alive, tends to the wounded in the abbey ruins as Abbot Edwine offers comfort and prayer. Ira glances back at the island as the longship recedes. The suffering she's witnessed weighs on her. Bjorn's crew rows silently, victorious but somber, as Lindisfarne disappears behind a curtain of rain. The people of Lindisfarne mourn their losses, but Brother Cuthbert vows to rebuild with what remains of the holy relics. As the North Sea swallows their tracks, rumours of the brutal raid begin to spread across Anglo-Saxon England. The Norsemen sail home, weighed down with treasure, yet uneasy over the fierce resistance they encountered. In the monastery ruins, Abbot Edwine leads a prayer of hope, defiantly ringing the broken abbey bell. Smoke lingers over Lindisfarne as survivors emerge, their faces grim with loss. Bjorn Ironside surveys the loot, planning their next move. Abbot Edwine gathers his surviving monks, resolute in faith despite devastation. He leads prayers, calling for strength and unity. The rumble of distant thunder echoes over the charred monastery as the first survivors gather amid blackened stones, eyes wide with grief and disbelief. Bjorn Ironside watches his warriors unload gleaming chalices and silver from sacks, his face impassive even as his men cheer. His mind already envisions the next conquest. Eira the Shield Maiden cleans her blood-stained sword in silence, watching frightened Saxon captives as they huddle. The weight of the raid's carnage sits heavy on her conscience. Abbot Edwine kneels in the ruins, raising a wooden crucifix skyward. Despite his age, determination steels his posture. His words rally the monks. Brother Cuthbert tends wounds with trembling hands, binding the injured as anguished wails echo. Each life saved is a victory against despair.